Let's say you want to have one of your drawings have this sticker look or the white border around the edge of it. How do you do that in Procreate? Well, Procreate does not have an outline tool that you might find in Affinity Photo or Photoshop, so you have to be a little creative. Today I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so here I have a drawing from a Turtles series I did, and you can find a bunch of those animations on YouTube if you want to check them out. But I want to give this that white outline sticker look. And in order to do that, the first thing I did was I unchecked the background color layer. So that way the background is transparent and I can actually see the white. I could also change the color of the background if I wanted to. So if I wanted to keep the background on, I can tap the little thumbnail here and change the background color. But I'm just gonna take the background off. Next step I'm gonna do is duplicate the layer. So I'm gonna slide that layer to the left and hit duplicate. So now I have two of them, and I'm gonna highlight the bottom one or select the bottom one. Go up to the effects menu or the magic wand or adjustments. Go to Hue, Saturation, and Brightness. I'm gonna say layer, and I'm gonna drag brightness all the way to the right. Now it doesn't do anything to what you're seeing, but to that layer underneath, it just made that layer completely white. So now I'm gonna get the arrow or the move tool or the adjust tool, depending on what you wanna call it. And I'm gonna scale, grabbing those blue handles on all sides, go around and scale the image so that the image underneath gives that white outline around it. Now, as you can see, it's not a perfect outline. There's spots at the bottom by the feet where it doesn't have that white outline. The cherry on top doesn't have the complete outline. So what I'm going to do is on the bottom where it says uniform, I'm going to tap warp. And warp gives you this tic-tac-toe board like interface where you can drag from the corners, you can drag parts of a drawing out and warp it. So I'm going to drag these bottom two inner corners out to get the look I want. And even grab these middle ones by the eyes a little bit. And then up by the cherry, I'm going to drag that corner slightly, but you can see it's not really doing what I want it to do. So here's where you need to just draw. So I'm going to get white color, my paintbrush, and I'm using the monoline brush. I'm going to zoom in to the areas that I can't really stretch my drawing enough to do it. I'm just going to cheat and draw it myself. Now you could draw the outline around the entire image, but then you have to kind of get that perfectly clean line look. And I find this is a lot easier to do because you really only have to adjust parts of the image and a lot smaller parts of the image, so you're more likely to have those nice and clean rather than this jagged edge around the whole thing. So up by the cherry, I'm just going to draw it right there. Clean it up. And you can tweak your image as much as you want. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to go up to my layers. With both fingers, I'm going to squeeze those layers together so that it becomes one. And now if I move it, take it off of this warp and put it back to uniform, and then move it around, and I can resize it and scale it. And now I have that sticker look on this image. And it's real important that you have that background color off. If you want to put this into another image, you're going to want to export it as a PNG file. So share as a PNG file, and what that does, that will keep the background transparent so that when you import it into another image, it won't have that white background around it. It'll be almost like an actual sticker. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so let's just say, for argument's sake, I want to put that sticker on this picture that I have here. So I've already exported it as a PNG file with the background off or transparent. So I'm going to insert a photo. There it is right there. So I'm going to tap it. It brought it in, and you can see the white background is not there. So I can scale it, I can rotate it, I can move it around, and it looks like a sticker's been placed on to this image. So that's how you can make a sticker look using Procreate. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell. Stay tuned for more Procreate tutorials, or check out my other Procreate tutorials in this channel. See you next time.